So glad you could join us from the farm, Stanford Stadium in Palo Alto. Another season of EA Sports College Football kicking off here in Week 0. It's the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors and the Stanford Cardinal. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in with the Hawaii head coach before the game. He has been motivating his team all week, telling them you are just as good as this ACC opponent. They've got upset on their mind, and the players told me they want to be the best version of themselves. They believe they belong on this field, and they can play with the best of the best. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. So Stanford's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Hawaii's offense will have the football first. And now the junior transfer wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy.
Makes the grab in their space. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. The Rainbow Warriors with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Quarterback keeper. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And the Rainbow Warriors send out the punt unit. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. The Cardinal offense will get its first chance now. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need it.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you can't.
Turning it on! He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. Now the play fake. That's caught. It's Blackburn. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Warren. They go to the wide receiver screen. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Stanford going back to work with another 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. He's got it. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Cardinal. Makes the grab right along the back of the end zone.
And that's exactly how you draw up your opening drive. You want to get your quarterback comfortable, get him on script, in rhythm, and he was. 4 for 4 on that drive, finishing off with a touchdown pass in the end zone. He comes out absolutely on fire.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. The run inside. It's Barfield. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside.
Love the play by the defense. They just did a good job understanding where the running back was on that play. After the catch, they're able to make the tackle right away, and now they've set up 3rd down.
Fires left. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the 1st down. They have it at the 36. This quarterback, part of their running game. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big 3rd down opportunity coming here. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, it's 3rd and long. They're trying to throw beyond the sticks to get the 1st down. What a great job by the defender that time, breaking on the ball, snagging it out of the air, and securing that interception.
The Cardinal offense takes the field, ready to attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Warren. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Stanford now has it in the red zone. In the red area, it's Ford. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. On 1st down from the 13-yard line. Sends it back in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Cardinal increasing the degree of difficulty after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Gonna run it. It's Irvin. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The officials stop play here as they check on the injured Cardinal player. Now facing a 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Warren. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
Good, solid tackle. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Did the work himself. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. The Rainbow Warriors have it with a 1st and 10. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Gives it on the option. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll go right back to the run. Here's a little room there. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Just going to keep it after the snap.
And it's not sexy, and it's not these long plays all the time. But this QB does such a good job of picking up 4 to 5 and making it where you're always ahead of the sticks and just letting you know, we'll run it. We'll take advantage of this guy's speed, and we're going to make you defend him throughout this football game.
They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the first down on third and long. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. And the Rainbow Warriors decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding...
Makes the catch, and he's free. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Keeps it on first down. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in second and short, second and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense
might have a chance. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. This Stanford offense moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Blackburn. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Running inside. It's Ford. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Stanford to the line on third and long. Looking to throw, it's Warren. He wants it all. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be fourth down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time where you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Rainbow Warriors will call on their punt team. Looks it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Stanford's offense heads out, hoping to move the ball on this drive. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The Cardinal will have to boot it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And he'd hope to pin him deep. Instead, it will be a touchback. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Timeout is called by the Cardinal. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Moving away from pressure. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Now Stanford is going to call a timeout. That's their 2nd. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. And the Rainbow Warriors will bring the punt team onto the field. Hauls it in and looking upfield. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. To the air. It's Warren. He's going to run it. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Stanford with a lot of options here on 2nd and short. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Blackburn. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Got his man. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. Working that left side now. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. This will likely be the last play of the half. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the Memphis Tigers. And it's UNLV trying to win the home opener. They've got the lead midway through the first half. Let's take a look at some of the other notable games going on, including one that looks like it could be headed towards Upset City. Now back over to your game on the farm. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Stanford Stadium.
The Rainbow Warriors will boot it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
Hey guys, Stanford's head coach told me coming out of the locker room, he loves the way this offense is moving. The momentum has been intense. As you know, they play at that breakneck pace. The no-huddle seems to be working because they've got rhythm and momentum here. We'll see if they can keep that up to start the third quarter. I'll keep you posted on if things slow down or if they're going to keep their foot on the gas here in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll keep it on the ground. Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Stanford wants to push the pace.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. The run inside. It's Irvin. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Ford. He now has 85 yards rushing, and this offense wanted to establish the ground game, and man, have they started the season right in that regard. Dropping back, it's Warren. Under fire. He sacked this defense all over him.
And you just get the feeling this defense is going to have to make more negative plays like that. You're down multiple possessions tonight. You need to come away with sacks to see if you can scrape and claw and get back in this game.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be fourth down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The option look. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wideout. Running behind that left side. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy.
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. And the Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready? 180. 180. Go, go. Go, go.
He'll do it himself. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Warren. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Could not make his way to the corner. The Cardinal come to the line with lots of work to do on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Or did he find a hole in the defense? Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
The Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3 and out the last time they had the ball. Get it out on the screen. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. This drive will open from the 15. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Ford. There he goes. He's had a day, 103 yards rushing, and he's making sure the defense feels him in this opening game. They'll ride the hot hand. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Ford. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached the break, and it is Stanford holding the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he'll be hit immediately, no gain on the play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Warren. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. They call it a coffin corner kick for a reason, and you really can't do it any better than that. He puts that thing out of bounds right around the goal line. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. Handoff from the gun. Gets him away from trouble. That's a pickup of 6, mark it at the 10. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. And the Rainbow Warriors are in the hurry-up.
It's so nice to be an offense on 2nd down in short yardage situations. Why? I can take shots. If I want to, I can just act like I'm going to run to try to get the first down, take a deep shot down the field. I can run the football. The whole playbook is open to my disposal.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
But, and he's got room. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pulls it in, it's Brown.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be 1st down. And the Rainbow Warriors go back to work after moving the chains through the air. To the air on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Now on the move. Shakes off the defender. Breaks into the open. Inside the touchdown, Stanford! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it. And
with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Finds his big tight end. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put two.
Snags it, and there's running room. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We'll get a stoppage in play here as there's an injured Rainbow Warrior. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
And the Rainbow Warriors, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him.
Here we go. Ready to go.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8.
Go, go.
They'll run the option. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. Touchdown, Hawaii! Great job by the back on the option.
And finally, man, this offense, they have struggled all day. They've been shut out all game. Finally put a drive together, got some points on the board, got some good mojo. Maybe they can take this into next week. I know it's been a bad day, but sometimes these type of things can carry over.
PAT unit on the field. Oh, do you just hate to see it? Blew the extra point.
Number 92, set to kick off.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cardinal offense takes the field ready to attack. He'll do it himself on the draw. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking downfield, it's Warren. Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent he will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Really nice job creating his own space, running with attitude. He's up to the 37-yard line. Stanford to the line on 3rd and long. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Stanford gets set to snap it on 1st down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. A mere 4 seconds after the clock stopped for the 2-minute timeout, the defense gets it stopped again, trying to get the ball back. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the ground with the counter. Runs through a tackle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. With 1:52 seconds left, the defense will use a timeout trying to get the football back. Now facing a 3rd and long. He'll try it again. Oh, what a move. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Cardinal! And the route is on.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Back open in the middle.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the 1st down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially...
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
And that's kind of what this offense has done all day. They have struggled. They haven't gotten a rhythm. They haven't found a way to get points on the scoreboard. And late in this game, when your defense and your team really needed it the most, Palmer, they throw the INT.
And it's a microcosm, too, of just how dominant the defense has been. They've always been a step ahead. They've been the more physical side, and they've been making plays on the back end. That interception should seal this thing.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.